Kylie makes the cut, Bey and Jay-Z strut, and Andrew Yang's uncut. Coming up today on The Point.
Qu'est-ce que tu vas me faire? Tu me fais pas peur. Plus de souper avec tes parents.
Hello and welcome to The Point, the only talk show bringing gay and straight men together to see what happens. And I see what's happening over here.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I see what you're doing. Let's jump right into it. Talking point number one, diva debates. And our first diva of the day is Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beyonce and Mr. Beyonce, Jay-Z. They were given a special, it was the Vanguard Award. Yes, they got the Vanguard Award.
She looks
at
amazing.
the GLAAD Awards, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, a couple of weeks ago. Before the event, people were actually quite confused as to why Jay-Z in particular was getting an award for being an LGBTQ ally. As some people said on the internet machine, please inform me how that man has made a, quote, significant difference in promoting acceptance of LGBT people.
Yeah.
I'm clearly missing something. I wouldn't even say Beyonce has done all that. People questioning why even Beyonce. Beyonce ignored the LGBT community in Houston. Tito, you're the big Beyonce fan here. What did you think about them getting this award?
She deserves every award.
Well,
Does she though?
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. She doesn't necessarily do as much as some people do, obviously, but she's always been really quiet regarding politics.
Just because people like her
has
doesn't
she?
necessarily mean she's done anything.
Wasn't her whole
for the
Super Bowl
community.
thing pretty political?
Yeah, but recently she just started that, and it's always Black empowerment. So she's very specific in what she.
So why are you getting this award, bitch?
Yeah.
Like that's Black
I don't know.
empowerment.
I'm not giving it to
this.
her. But Jay-Z's mom is actually.
Wow. It's starting already.
Jay-Z's mom is actually a lesbian, which I didn't know until now.
right, yeah.
So he came from a lesbian.
So here's an award.
Well, no, I think she came out after.
Yeah,
her.
and he talked about her coming out in a song of his.
Yeah, and but his older music, of course, always had words that you.
Homophobic.
Yeah.
So that's
somebody-
why people are like, well, why is he getting this if he's talking shit about us all the time? Whatever.
Right. Well, this was an interesting tweet. Gay people get murdered daily, but two hetero millionaires who did the minimum by supporting gay rights twice get awards.
Yep.
Why can't you honor Ellen Page or someone deserving? Somebody says, why not Frank Ocean?
Well,
Ellen Page would be a good one.
Good point.
a lot of the times these
Hasn't
awards
Ellen
are
Page
given to
already won
people
it?
who will make,
Oh, possibly.
who
I
will
don't know.
give them more viewership.
Yeah.
Well, that's I think that's
That's
the
the
thing.
issue.
Is that yeah? Go ahead.
I'm gonna channel Doug here and just be like, awards are bullshit.
I
Right?
love awards. I want to win awards.
The only thing he likes.
Everything else.
Do I really present such a negative?
Not about that, but you a lot of times will just have a good well, that's bullshit.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
But I mean, she's also huge for the gay community. Everybody
Is she?
But just because
Yeah.
everyone
Well,
loves
she's
you
a queen.
doesn't
Like
mean you
her,
should get an
right?
Well,
award.
she makes people feel good about themselves.
Does she?
She obviously employs.
No, I get.
LGBT
Some of my
people.
best employees are gay.
Well,
I mean, Lady Gaga, at least.
She's done more.
She's
Yeah, I
done
feel
more.
like-
She identifies as bi, so she identifies as part of the community. Beyonce and Jay-Z, I think
don't
this
know what
is
you've
just
done.
so people would buy tickets and
Yeah.
attend this event.
Yeah.
And cover it.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna get so much media coverage for it.
But maybe there is something to that. Maybe there is something to these big, huge celebrities that I like
They do a lot,
are totally
but not for this.
cool with gay people. So I should be more cool with
I
gay
actually-
people.
Then
I don't
show
know.
up to the event. You
This
don't need an
fits.
award.
I think this fits a trope. And this is not against GLAAD, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation. They do great work, but I think this
little
fits.
glad.
I think
You did
this
give them the
fits a trope of we need validation from straight celebrities in order for us
Right.
to feel better about ourselves.
But they do a lot. It's just people don't know, and it's just not for this like case necessarily, like the LGBT
I
community.
mean, I do think
they have like scholarships for a ton of
No,
other
I understand
stuff.
that, but this is you're a vanguard, right? You're on the cutting edge of LGBT advocacy. Really?
No.
Really?
Like, no.
Interesting though, in her speech at the awards, she dedicated it to her Uncle Johnny. Quote, the most fabulous gay man I've ever known who helped raise me and my sister. She watched him die of AIDS. So, I mean, she has a connection to the community, and it's a touching speech, but again...
I just don't know what you've done. Like, if someone could show me a list of all the things she's done for the community, awesome, cool. But like, nothing comes to my mind. Like with Lady Gaga, like her speeches about "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" immediately come to my head.
She has
with
her
her
Born This Way Foundation too.
all of that.
Yeah.
I can automatically think of things. Even Tina Fey, I can think of things that she has done. Like
Love her.
all her like the Mean Girls and
But it's
all
just like
that stuff.
Beyonce
You're
means a lot to
showing
the gay
promotion.
community, and that's basically
it.
what it's
Well,
all.
Just
it's
because
all
you mean a
about.
But
lot
so does
doesn't mean you deserve an
Madonna.
award.
But should Madonna get a Vanguard award?
She shouldn't get anything.
We agree on that one.
New wave gay turning against Madonna.
I don't. Give it to Cher.
Cheers.
Why not?
Well, whatever. You could give this award to anybody, but
I know. I think this was just for Glad to sell tickets and raise money.
So you wouldn't have given it to them if you could turn back time?
Oh.
Move it on, Fred. Let's move it on.
Who runs the world? According to Tito, it's Kylie Jenner. Our next diva of the day.
I mean, good for her.
Because Forbes magazine named her
Sorry.
the youngest self-made billionaire.
Self-made.
Self-made.
Fuck you.
she
Like,
is
this is
very
stupid.
self-made.
I-
She's not.
I
fuck you.
Second Ori here.
I'm gonna
Fuck
read
that.
Can I read
You
this
can't
first?
fucking come from fucking money and be fucking self-made.
Okay, listen, sweetie.
Thank you.
Sweetie,
Yes.
don't fucking
As for
sweetie me.
those
Pardon my language.
Critical comments about her not being self-made.
So this is her response.
Kylie says, there's no other word to use other than self-made because that is the truth.
No, it is.
That is the
It is.
category
There
that I
is.
fall under, although I am a
No,
special
you're not.
case because before I started Kylie Cosmetics, I had a huge platform and lots of fans, obviously. I did not get money from my parents past the
Bullshit.
age of 15. I used
Bullshit.
100% of my own money to start the
Bullshit.
company.
You had
Not
money.
a dime in my bank
Bullshit.
account is inherited, and I'm very proud of it.
Bullshit. You
Right.
can,
So
okay.
fuck
okay.
you, bitches.
Oprah is a self-made billionaire. She
Yes.
came from nothing. Kylie Jenner did great hard work, but had a fucking silver spoon in her mouth the entire time.
Yep.
You came from
$1,000,000%.
You can't start the race 1 foot
By-
from the finish line,
Yeah,
cross
you're
it,
already
and
done.
say,
You
"Oh,
started
I
a new
ran that
race."
whole race
Yes.
myself."
You're
You
starting
guys
a
are
new
so
race.
pressed over the term self-made. Nobody
That's
is
the whole
self-made.
point.
Everybody
That's
has
the
help
point.
getting
That's the
where
whole
they go.
conversation. Like,
Yeah,
get
that
your
is
shit
that
together.
is what it is about.
Yes,
Self-made
Exactly, but
billionaire.
nobody is self-made.
Yes,
Yes,
I
there
just
are.
gave
There's
you
a million
someone.
people.
No, everybody
Oprah
gets help
Winfrey,
from somebody.
Oprah Winfrey, who came from nothing.
Dirt poor.
Nothing.
That's what it
Dirt
is.
poor.
Yes.
Made shit tons of money. She came from money.
And was given a
what?
platform
Yes.
of the TV
TV
show.
show.
Not
So
so
she was
walked
just handed.
into
She like,
it.
yeah.
You
They
were
just had a
handed
camera on her.
And she didn't
There we
get the
go.
TV show because of her marriage. She got the TV show because her sister
Yeah.
sucked a cock on camera.
Thank
Exactly.
you. Thank you.
Way to go,
Times. That's all bullshit.
And no shame in that, by the way. If that's
That's what you want to do.
Well, she did tell Forbes magazine, I didn't expect anything. I did not foresee the future. But the recognition feels really good.
Fuck off.
I see Kylie Cosmetics
Jesus Christ.
going very far. I work really hard.
No, you don't. I doubt you do anything.
Yeah, it would
like,
be
How dare
many-
you take that away from
how many-
anyone who does anything for themselves?
Take away what?
Like, I worked
Calling
hard
them
for
a
this.
Self-made billionaire. That was a joke. I just also just said that she just worked hard like
Yeah,
2
she
seconds
does,
before.
yeah.
Good for you.
her.
You do work
She
hard.
took advantage of a great situation that she had. That's
Amazing.
the best.
Yeah, and the whole thing is
Yes,
that she's
but you're
the
not
youngest.
self-made. You're not
Okay, well,
self-made.
you're-
That is
I mean, I
bullshit.
think that
on
I
this
think
fucking
that's
word.
where the problem comes. It's naming her self-made, and
Self-made.
how you
Because nobody has a problem with
define-
her being a billionaire
No,
because she is a
yeah,
billionaire, and that's
exactly.
fine.
And she's
And
successful.
and maybe the youngest billionaire.
Yeah.
She's not the youngest billionaire, but you know what I
Whatever.
mean. It's you want to call her a young billionaire, that's fine. It's this question of self-made.
You ain't self-made.
Is Donald Trump self-made?
Exactly.
He
when
thinks he
his
is.
father
He claims that he is. Gave him $400
gave him a
million.
small loan of $1 million.
Yeah,
it
but
was
he started
400
off-
million, by
He
the way.
started with
I know,
that money,
I know.
and she's saying she didn't start Kylie Cosmetics with any money that was given to her.
No, but she
Bullshit.
started with a platform.
Yeah, and
she started
she
with
literally
notoriety.
admits that in her statement.
But
Right,
it's
so-
not
that's
self-made.
but that's
actually,
the point.
attack is not
ain't
should not
self-made.
be on Kylie Jenner. She did not ask to be called this.
True.
I question Forbes
100%
in
this is on
calling
Forbes.
her
Yeah.
this because that is what brought out the
But
haters.
she could have also said, I am not self-made. I've had.
Yes,
I
that
can't
is
follow
true.
that.
Yeah.
But the Kardashians don't know how to say that.
No,
Hold on, though.
no.
Okay, Tito. Any final words about Kylie Jenner?
Please.
Y'all are trash.
Wrong.
Oh, you're saying that to Kylie Jenner, they're trash?
Yes.
We've converted him.
Now it's time for Tito's midpoint.
I hate you all.
No mercy, baby.
This week we're playing On Point, and it's regarding the GLAAD Awards that we just spoke about.
Oh.
So it's red carpet looks.
Actually, what do we think of Beyonce and Jay-Z?
I think it's a terrible picture, but they're
Stunning
dressed
production.
well.
That's some
I like them both.
nice cleavage happening there.
Yeah, I like the side boob. Way to go,
Yeah,
dude.
Her outfit looks dumb.
No, I think they look good. I actually think he looks.
No, I think her. I mean, I haven't seen the
I
whole
like his
thing. I've only
tux.
seen. Can you not give me that fucking stare, please? All I'm looking at is that, and she looks like she has like it's like she just woke up after having like a hookup, and she put on his
Yeah,
like.
she woke up like this.
Yeah.
She woke up like this.
And then she put on a coat and went to an awards show, and her boobs are hanging out. Like, no, it's stupid.
No, but for those
Again.
exact reasons, it's on point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
Tito.
First is the host of the award show, Ross Matthews.
I like this.
I hate it.
For him,
Yeah, no.
it works.
He's like the statue they'd give out.
I also hate his voice, if that's a guy.
I have no idea what he's
I'm not a fan of it.
Sounds like a little bug or something.
Yeah, it's true.
He's so cute. I think he's so fun. He's also a
I
judge
don't mind
on
that
Drag
suit.
Race.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
It's cute. Next we have Erica Jane.
Yeah.
She's a Real Housewife.
I'm into it.
Also singer.
I mean, I have no idea who she is,
Neither
but
do
she
I.
looks good.
I also like the shoes with that outfit. I think I like this nice contrast.
She looks
Why
like
was
a
she?
porn star.
Why was she invited?
I don't.
are
She's a real housewife.
Because she performs at all these like gay events and stuff, and all of her dancers, and she's just really like
Nice.
super gay.
Alright, go.
Is she gay?
Super gay.
No, she's not.
Super
No,
gay. Super gay forward.
She's.
I don't know. Maybe
She's
they
like
have
those,
a gay housewife.
She's like those dance divas that all the gays like.
Oh, okay.
Next we have
I would like to see
Jonathan
the
Van Ness
Okay, who is this?
wearing a wrinkled
From
mess.
Queer
I
Eye.
kind of like this. I don't know why.
He's
this?
one of the Queer Eye guys.
Okay.
No.
Really?
I'm all for a guy wearing a dress, but at least get it steamed, honey. That thing is wrinkled.
Honey, that looks like you
you
just.
wanna
Make sure it fits.
If you want to see what a guy in a dress should look like, go back to Billy Porter at the
Right.
goddamn Oscars.
Okay.
Even
Adam,
those shoes with socks, come on.
Remember you
I
said.
like, that's my favorite part of the outfit. I just
He also
want it from-
drew
Remember you
on
said
his-
Beyonce looked like she just woke up from a hookup, and
This guy
Yeah,
just put on a
literally
bed sheet.
grabbed the
That's his nightie.
yeah,
Like
he
my
didn't.
gown.
He didn't have any clothes in the closet, so just grabbed the bedding.
Yeah, grab the
His
bedding. and went to
facial
the
hair
awards show.
looks like if someone were to draw a cartoon villain in the
Yeah.
Old West.
Yeah, like some sort of pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next.
no, I'm not a
If you
fan.
want to see how to do it right, here's Leah
Yes.
Michele.
Wow, beautiful.
Who is that?
Who is
Leah
this?
Michelle.
Leah Michele.
Shut up.
Yes.
Are you joking? Who was that?
She doesn't
Wait,
look the same.
from Glee? What has Glee done for gays?
Everything? A lot?
What has Ryan Murphy done for gays?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh,
She looks stunning.
yeah, she
Oh,
looks
incredible.
really good.
That is
perfection
beautiful.
for me.
she looks
That's
really
what
good.
I would.
Cheeto, we agree.
That's what you'd wear?
That's what I would. That's what I would wear. No, I would probably marry that. That's great.
I mean, I would. She's great.
yeah,
She can sing me to sleep.
I would wear that. Yes.
Next
Jim.
we have Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Okay, I don't know
Rachel
who
Bloom.
this is.
Who is it?
Rachel Bloom.
Rachel
I like
Bloom. I don't
this.
know who that is.
She looks like
She's
she's
a
a lot
little
of fun.
more
That
casual.
doesn't look like her.
I just want to twirl her around.
Yeah, it's a little more casual, but I like
don't know
it.
her.
I don't know who she is. but-
It's cute. I like her knockers.
Yeah, it's a little.
Her
I love
knockers are
her, but I'm
out
not a
there.
big fan of
Like,
the
holy
dress.
crap.
Yeah, and you said she won Golden Globes.
I think she won either a Golden Globe or
She
She
wore
was a
them.
Golden Globe, I think she won, yeah.
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 I
the
love
same year
her.
that
She's
Gina
great.
Rodriguez won, I think.
Yes.
Or, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, next we have Jamila Jamil.
Love her,
love her.
and I love this.
I don't know who she is, but
She's
she
on
looks
the Good Place,
Place.
and she's incredible, and she's an incredible activist as
Yeah.
well online for preventing people from like body shaming and all of that. And she's just a magnificent person.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
And this is an awesome outfit too.
Yeah.
The makeup.
She's also gorgeous too. Like you know what I mean? Like she could literally
Yeah.
use nothing and look incredible too. So
Next we have Adam Lambert looking.
I like that.
I like it.
I love it.
I like
I'll go
the
with
outfit. I don't like the hair. I don't know what he's doing there,
I
but
don't like anything above the neck.
he looks good.
I don't think the suit fits very well though.
No, not
You don't want to see suits that don't fit well. I follow this thing on Twitter. It's a thing that shows you, they're just photos from movie premieres from back in the day, and there's so many 90s things. Look at anyone wearing a suit in the 90s. It's like everyone is
oversized.
wearing their
Well, that was the
grandfather's
style.
suit. I know, but it's ridiculous. Anyway, it's
Next.
really fun.
Oh, and now he's dating some Twinkie model.
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
he?
yeah.
Like 12
Like-
years younger than him.
Like
13.
she works for Hostess.
Sure, why not?
Oh Lord.
Next we have Allison
I'm
Janney.
on fire
Oh,
today.
wow.
Okay,
her.
I have a question.
She's cute.
She looks
I don't
great.
like this.
I really like her.
don't mind it, yeah. I
Is
like it.
there a red carpet she doesn't appear on?
No.
I feel like every
And she
time we do
shouldn't.
this,
There
it's
shouldn't
Allison
be.
Janney.
She's the best.
I love Allison Janney.
She's a great advocate, so she's there for us.
No, I love it, and I think she looks great.
I like this, yeah.
Next we have the gorgeous Gigi Gorgeous.
I don't know who
Yeah,
that is.
I like it.
Who is that?
I don't mind it.
I like it.
Gigi Gorgeous is a trans makeup person on, like she's a YouTuber.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She has her own line.
I do like it.
Yeah, and she's from
It's fun. It's frilly.
Toronto.
Is she?
Yes,
God bless.
Toronto.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I love that dress. It's cute.
I believe
I'd wear it.
Mississauga, but yeah.
And this last
not
person is Shangela. She performed a medley of Beyonce in
really like
front
this.
of Beyonce.
I don't know if I like that one.
I like it.
I don't know.
I don't think I do. It's a little much.
I don't
like
know
it.
who it is.
It's a drag
I
queen.
know
It's
Shangela,
supposed to look
but-
like.
Her name sounds like an
Shangela.
STI.
She was on Drag Race like twice. She was on
All Stars.
All Stars.
Oh, I
Fuck
think
you,
I have
Ella.
Shangela. I need to see a doctor.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's
That's a big
great
oopsie whoopsie dress.
Yeah,
It's just
I
a
don't-
little.
She's also
too
on the
much
intro
on
of the
that
track
dress,
on
I
Ariana's
think,
new
the
album.
Design.
for NASA.
Then mixed with that.
But I'm
weird
like,
hair.
I don't know.
You
I'm
know
kind
what?
of halfway on this.
You know what? There we go. We all agree
Yes.
on that. And thank you, Tito. The straight guys are all about that. And thank you,
just a
Tito, for
beautiful
today's
dress.
midpoint.
No mercy, baby.
And now it's time for talking point number 2, making the cut. Okay, so we've
Talking about
talked before about how there are buttloads of Democrats running for president in 2020. One of the lesser known people is businessman Andrew Yang, who decided that he would take a policy position on the issue of Wang. He came out against circumcision.
Good for him.
Why?
Well, we were actually talking about that. That's crazy.
That's yes. So he said it sort of pushed on parents in many situations, describing pressure to circumcise a child as a quote cultural onus. Oh God, I almost read that as cultural anus. Cultural onus imposed on families.
Yeah.
Who's
Okay,
circumcised
so
here?
He's a politician, you're saying?
He's running for president.
Why is this an issue?
It's not. I don't
It's
think.
not.
I think he's making it an
He
issue.
brought it up. I believe
Yeah.
he was asked the
you
question
gotta go for
on
something.
social media, and he
gotta
decided
stand
to
for
respond, coming out against the procedure of circumcision.
It is a barbaric procedure.
Yes,
I don't give a
100%.
shit about your religious beliefs. I don't give a
fuck.
shit about your cultural background.
Yep.
If it is not a medical necessity, you are mutilating a child
It's a
and you
literal
should
child
not be
abuse.
allowed to do it.
Yep.
For example, the parents in Italy who
extra.
their child died because they decided, their 5-month-old child, they decided to circumcise him, and they did not, know what they were doing, and they
just did it
were not in a
themselves.
hospital.
Who did it? Who did?
Apparently they did it. I
Well,
don't know.
that's.
But that either
It doesn't matter,
That
though.
doesn't
The point
matter.
is-
Well,
It
it
doesn't.
does.
No,
Yes,
no,
it does.
Yeah,
it
it
doesn't.
does.
No,
It
it
doesn't,
doesn't.
because
It's
there was
child
no-
abuse.
No.
either way.
Okay.
There was no need
Whether-
for them to do
There
it
was
whatsoever.
no need of it. There was no need.
No, I understand there's no need,
Child
but the
abuse.
child that you're talking about, the news story that you're talking about, if the parent did it or if a medical doctor did it.
obviously.
So a guy who
He
believes
wouldn't have
that...
that baby wouldn't have
A guy
died.
who believes
Literally
a
the
rabbi
stupidest thing in the
thinks
world
that
that
he
you're
has
saying.
the medical background that a
Okay.
doctor
Yeah.
does.
Okay.
How is that
Thank you.
any different?
First of all,
Thank
a
you.
moil is not just any rabbi, and a moil
Has gone
is
to medical
trained
school.
and certified to do the procedure. That's
And
number
all of
one.
the complications
Number
that come up
two,
with the
Trained
human
and
body.
certified
Number-
to abuse a child.
Number two,
Congratulations.
okay. There's two issues here. If you're going to talk about that, there's one, whether or not circumcision should be allowed to happen. But number two, if it's going to happen, who is performing it? You can't just let parents.
No, you can't. And you
Do
shouldn't
it.
let fucking rabbis or moils
No,
do
but
it
you
either.
let doctors take out appendixes.
Right.
You let
Yeah,
doctors.
because that's a
no,
reason.
No, 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 no.
There's a
You-
reason
no,
for
okay,
that.
and you let
Circumcision
doctors.
has no.
You let people
No.
inject
How
your
do you really
eyes
feel?
with food poisoning. People have breast implants.
Yeah,
There's
when they're
lots-
old enough to consent to doing it, not when you're a child and having a piece of your body
but
ripped
what,
off.
What is the issue, Doug,
my
that you're
green
talking about? Are you
metaphors,
talking about the issue of circumcision itself, or who performs the procedure?
I am
Because
talking-
if you're bringing up
First
that
of all,
issue,
I'm talking about the issue of circumcision itself.
okay, then you can't talk about this child died because the parents did it, because
Yes,
no
yes, you
one would
can.
advocate that.
All right,
Yes,
so let's hold
you
on for one
can.
second and let me
No, you
just...
can't, because
Yes,
no
you
one would
can.
Chill out
advocate
for
you
one
can,
second.
because
Let
it's
me
about
explain
People
circumcision.
willy-nilly-
It's all one topic.
Let me explain to you why I can bring that up. Because these parents were doing it
dick.
because they felt like it was a cultural thing that they should do. They were doing it.
No,
Hold
if
on,
it's-
let him finish.
They were doing it because it's tradition. They were doing it because of vanity. Any of these reasons, it doesn't. The point is that they thought that it was something that should happen. Now, obviously, these are negligent parents who should be in fucking prison for
Yes.
murdering their
Yes,
child.
100%.
But at the same time, the thought that even goes into their head that they should do it in any case that is not a medical necessity should be wiped
But
off the
those
face
are
of this
two
planet.
different issues. You
they're
can't
not.
say.
No,
you can't
they're
say.
not, dude.
No,
They
you-
are.
Yeah,
Because,
they are.
because then you're saying that circumcision is wrong.
Yeah.
Period.
Period,
So that means
100%.
even if
Unless
you're
it's
an
medical.
adult and you want to get a circumcision, are you saying then it's
Okay,
wrong?
that's
No,
that's a
because
fair,
the-
that's
you
a fair
are
caveat.
consenting
That's
to
a fair
doing
caveat.
it.
But that's the thing. But then you're
You have
you're,
to be
you have
old
two different
enough
levels
to
here.
consent.
You're not saying.
I'll give you that.
You're not saying circumcision is wrong. You're saying circumcision for kids is wrong.
I'm saying
Sure.
circumcision
Right? Yeah, yeah.
without the ability to decide for
Yes,
yourself
but
is wrong.
the child is not going to die if a medical professional is doing it. Yes, the child, there's a lot that can go wrong. If your parent is, if you have a toothache, are you going to take your kid to a dentist, or are you going to just pull the tooth out in your house?
Some
by
parents
the
do pull
parents?
the tooth
But
out.
that's
Some parents do.
wrong.
Why
but
is
if
that
you say
different?
that's wrong, are you then
But what
saying
about-
nobody should have their teeth pulled?
But do you think that parents should be
Now
allowed
that
to have
is
their...
a different issue.
Do you think
I'm
parents
sorry,
should be
that's
allowed...
you're
bullshit.
saying-
No, because
Should they be allowed to take their
That is a
child's teeth out because they think it looks better?
Yeah. No, but how about piercing your 2 or 3 year olds?
I also
ears?
don't like that.
Mutilation.
I also don't like
Right?
that either.
I got my
You don't
ear
like it, but
pierced.
would you be
fine.
as
You know
strong?
what? A lot of
can't
people
grow
who are
back a
grown right
foreskin.
now
You can-
love the fact
exactly.
that they're
You
cut.
can- you can
So-
surgically-
Yeah, because you
reattach a
don't
foreskin.
know the other side of it.
Yeah, it's not the same as an ear just
it's
growing
pretty great.
over.
Ear growing over isn't
Well,
the same
they
either.
think
There's
it's pretty
always
great too.
missing
so-
cartilage. So.
Fair enough. So
Okay.
there's I would say
Like, you
if I
want
were
to
to
sue your
choose...
parents for cutting your dick off? Like, what do you want?
Girlfriend.
I would say that
So
you
did our
shouldn't
child
pierce
will
their
have.
ears in that case. I would err on that
Okay,
side.
guys, there's too many conversations going on at once.
I would err on the side of allowing the person to make the decision that is best for them. So if you grow up and you decide that you want to opt into a religion and that's a necessity, or you want to aesthetically do that, 100% that is your right to do so.
100%.
But it is not something that should happen to children
No.
without their consent because a parent just happens to believe this because of a story that they subscribe to, or because they think it looks better. If there's no medical reason for it,
You shouldn't be mutilating your child.
It's not. There's no reason for it.
There's a lot of things that we do to our bodies that are not medically necessary.
Yeah, when you're old enough
And
to do
I
it.
would never.
what-
Why are you doing that? Why are you
And I
taking
would
things that you can
never-
consent to
I
have a
would
child being
never
mutilated?
advocate that a parent circumcise their own child.
Great.
Parent shouldn't circumcise
And that's
the child,
why
period.
that child died. That child died not because of the circumcision,
Okay,
but
I
because
shouldn't have brought
of
up
the
this point because you seem to be focused
Yes,
only
you're
on
very
that.
focused on
so
it.
I
And
regret
it's
bringing
stupid.
that up. But all the other things that I have said still stand completely
100%.
in how I feel about it, and that it should be opt-in and only done to a child when medically necessary, not due to religious beliefs that a child doesn't even understand.
Yes, fuck your religion.
Well,
But it's not
I agree, but that's
life-threatening. Like, it's not a life-threatening thing. Like,
care.
I don't see an issue.
I mean,
with
who's I'm circumcised.
Yeah, me too.
that. No.
No,
No.
not circumcised.
No.
But like, if I was, am I
circumcised.
gonna make a big stink of it? No, it's done.
because you
It's
can't
done.
do anything about it, but it would be your choice to be able to do
but
something.
you're-
when
well,
you're-
But nobody. Okay, so when they are able to say yes, I want to get this done, at that point
Why would you?
is when they're getting hard and stuff. Like, I'm sure that hurts. So wouldn't you want to do it when you're a child, when like it doesn't affect your life? That's
Yeah.
the
Okay,
whole
but
point.
like it hurts. It would hurt like
Okay,
any
but,
surgery.
actually,
that eventually
I
that
mean-
will heal and it'll be fine. And then your dick
Yeah.
will become desensitized because your head is exposed 24/7. And then
My dick is not desensitized.
are you
The
circumcised?
problem is you can't
Yeah, I'm
really.
circumcised.
Yeah, but
Yes,
you would
it
have,
is.
you would have, yeah,
Can't
you would
really
have
do
a
that.
lot
Yes, it
more
is.
feeling if you were if you
Yes.
were uncircumcised.
Yeah, and I'd also have to clean out smegma.
That is the stupidest argument that fucking cut people say all the time. Do you not clean your dick? That is the stupidest thing in the world.
I never
Just
do.
take a shower
Zayd,
occasionally,
when he's
and
here,
you're
talked about how
fine.
he had to take the baby wipes with him to
that's true.
clean other guys
Well, Zayd's
because.
stupid. That's
Well,
the
okay,
dumbest thing I've
there-
ever heard.
No, some people don't clean themselves.
Yeah. Do you have to like
Okay,
roll
but like
it back?
that's on you.
Do you have to like roll
Okay,
it back?
just
No,
as,
you
as a
just-
counter, according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, the upsides of circumcision, including a reduced chance of STIs
You do roll
and
it back.
urinary tract infections are worth
annoyed.
any risks.
There you go. That's another point.
Well, I'm happy to know that this show is bringing cut and uncut men together to see what happens.
That was a lot. Who knew? That was
Andrew
This
Yang
guy's,
knew.
yeah, he
Andrew
knew.
Yang.
This is
He
apparently
knew.
a pretty hot topic.
Well, he should be the next president. then.
No, probably not.
No, this is the last time we're going to
This
hear
is
from
not.
this guy.
Yeah, this is. I don't think
Literally.
this is a burning issue on the
No.
presidential campaign. And if it is burning, you should see a doctor. Tito, bop of the week.
Bop of the week is Ava Max, and it's called So Am I.
Nice. That's a great song.
So are you?
I'm just.
I'm worried we
Shocked
weren't
and
loud enough
appalled.
in that episode.
Yeah. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube.
I'm so sorry, everyone. That was too much.
YouTube.com/thepointguys. Don't just subscribe, but then hit the bell so that you're notified every time a new episode is released. Costs you nothing, helps us greatly. If you really want to help us out, go to our crowdfunding site, Patreon, patreon.com/thepointguys. You can take us on the go with the audio podcast. Search for us on iTunes. Let us know what you think about circumcision by commenting below here on
Or
YouTube
don't.
or on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Point Guys.
Every time a bell rings, an angel gets circumcised.
We have a new show every Tuesday, so we will see you next Tuesday on The Point.